ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this contest here tonight. This one brought to you thanks to Next Gen. We do it in a catch weight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner, travels to us tonight from the Sunshine Coast. He's trained out of the Combat Lab, brings to the cage 4 fights, 1 win, 3 losses, makes a noise. This is Dallas Dennis. His opponent standing across the cage in the red corner, weighed in officially 63.6 kilos. Trained out of the combat gym on the Gold Coast, brings into the cage a record 4 fights, 2 wins and 2 losses. This is Gordon Reale. Referee, third man. In the middle is Mr. Chris Hay.
This bout brought to you by our major sponsor, Next Gen Constructions. Any of your construction needs, hit up Next Gen Constructions at nextgenconstructions.com.au. And immediately the boys going to work. You can see Dennis on the front foot, throwing feints and moving. Big ups to Gordon Reale again for taking this fight. It was an absolute mess by the sounds of it. Cutting to a certain weight, having an opponent pull out. Wow! There's takedown defense and there's whatever that was. that was turning the takedown onto the takedowner.
Yeah, straight to work for the boys. Dallas Dennis this time last year got a win in only 14 seconds, I believe, by a left hook at flyweight.
It was, and it was off the kick, same side, which was crazy. Right on the tip of the chin. Calling D'Alessandro for a reason, and he's got the back of Gordon Reale early.
I have witnessed Gordon Reale at a grappling comp be put in a rear strangle, and I thought he actually couldn't be put to sleep. It was insane how long he was able to last. So look for some impressive back defense from Gordon Reale. I've seen it before.
I mean, if those ears are anything to go by, looks like he's been on the receiving end of a couple of jokes and got the gnarled ears from the escapes as a result. Hand fighting, doing well at it. And this is smart from Dennis. Even if he doesn't get any of this, he's really putting it to Reale and really putting that cardio, that gas tank to the test. Beautiful knees in there. Anything you can get going, get it going. Whether you're pummeling for position, you're just lifting up knees, whether they're tiny little punches. Any work you can do, it's an accumulative effect. Gordon Reale just really showing a lot of experience in that regard, choosing to drop down, nothing doing on that takedown. So Dennis reaching through, keeping the hand off the legs, but not committing to a choke either.
Yeah, good work by Dallas Dennis to defend the takedowns. I didn't see their previous fight, but it definitely looks to me like he's improved his grappling since then. Amazing anaconda roll by Dallas Dennis.
Right,
that was pretty tight.
He likes it. He likes it a lot. Gordon Reale trying to stay away from the hips because so much of that torque is in the hips, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really tight-looking strangle. I'll be pretty impressed if Gordon Reale's able to get out of this one.
Oh, your mate.
Nice
As soon as you said that. Wow, that's impressive. You weren't lying. Oh, and a huge takedown. Dennis smiles and says, yep, go on, use up that gas tank. Looking for a ninja choke.
Yeah, he tried to set that up before.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. The choke, and knowing you don't have it going to the knee, that's fun. These boys are just having fun out here.
Yeah, very tricky. That's an amazing first round. Really impressive from both boys.
And you can hear it too. If there was a PowerPoint, you'd be able to charge your phone. This crowd is electric. As we cut to our Next Gen Constructions replay. Reale going to work. And Dennis just being way, way, way aggressive. I love it. He's going for chokes. He's dropping down. He's making the fight happen. And it's a consideration for Reale now, who did out-grapple him previously. He's like, hey, man, I've got a few things for you. Whether it's these chokes, whether it's that takedown defense.
Yeah, such a nice anaconda strangle attempt there by Dallas Dennis. I'm surprised he wasn't able to finish it. If I think he got his leg over Gordon Reale's tricep, it would have been a done deal. It was very close.
Reale just did absolutely everything he could to make it not happen. Oh, and I was just fanboying at that. You can see that it grazed up the nose. We head into round 2, Dennis versus Reale. Dennis doing the Dalasanya thing. Big smile on his face. I like the use of range by Reale. He's either too far out or too close in. It's beautiful. If you do have the reach disadvantage, you want to be in either of those two places. The Volkanovski stuff. He's doing a little bit of a Volkanovski impression now. Putting the feints out there, showing him different looks. Choosing when to dart in. Making it unpredictable. And you can see that Dennis is really not buying into a lot of these feints.
Yeah, he's managing to really just control the center of the cage the entire round so far.
Reale seeming unfazed. Right hand lands. Reale follows up. Makes no bones about where he wants to take this fight. Another power choke or ninja choke. Oh, and a bit of a deeper shot. Dennis again all over it.
Yeah, good work by Dallas Dennis dragging Gordon Reale back up to the body lock. You never want someone's hands locked around your legs against the cage in a fight.
Let's take down defense 101. Just don't even let them get there.
The foot stops by Dallas Dennis.
Oh,
tricky.
I love it. I love it. Anything you can get happening. We're seeing a little bit more pressure now from Dennis. Choosing to push Reale back. He felt that one skim over his head. A benefit of the height disparity. Looks like some of that reaction time from Dennis doesn't seem to be there. He could just be in a lull, looking to set something up. And yet again, another one sails over the top of Reale.
Yeah, nice work by Gordon Reale to see that coming twice and get under it straight into a takedown. Awesome stuff.
And to your point, I think it's the threat of that takedown that's really making Dennis think about what he's doing and when he's doing it. A little bit more activity needed in this round from either boy, to be perfectly honest. Both would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We had an action-packed first round, not so much in this round.
Get a little bit of the gas tank back.
You can see that's why Dennis might be a little bit more apprehensive. As soon as he gets in too close, Reale is just all over him.
Yeah, his corner was calling for him to use his hands more. But then when he did, he got body locked straight away, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is almost one of those things. It's pick your poison. Do you get edged out on the cards by someone who's trying to grind and trying to grapple and clinch with you, or do you let him go? I mean, and sometimes both things are true. You have to let him go. Sometimes he's going to get a hold of you, but the fight is slipping away regardless. As we head to our next Gen Constructions replay from that round. Dennis just choosing to stay in place, which means he did receive a few of those shots. Very difficult to tell with Reale when he's throwing and when he's actually going for a takedown. There's that huge wheel kick. The boys just talking to each other. You love to see it. Letting it all hang out. And doing it for the crowd pretty much. It's what you want to see. I have to reiterate again, this fight did not exist pretty much this time yesterday.
Yeah, respect to Gordon Reale.
All right. Round three, you ready? Fight!
Oh, and a right over the top. That is a beautiful counter to the jab. He's really going for that, and you know what? It seems to be on every time he's gone for it, but Gordon Reale just seems to to make a threat enough of the takedown or to change the position enough that he gets out of it. But this one seems to be on.
Yeah, this looks like the tightest of all of them. It causes Gordon to give up position. I don't think it will strangle him, but he had to fall to his back to get out.
That really says something, doesn't it?
Yeah, Gordon Reale seems to not have a neck. He just survives the strangles.
At least no throat. It's just almost like the back of his neck all the way around. Like it's just all that bony bit. He relinquishes position because of the choke. Leads credence to just how legitimate that squeeze was. Dennis now in a dominant position. Who knows? Because of those clinch exchanges, because of Reale pushing the action, it could be one apiece. Dennis could be down. You really have to take another look at that first round. If he hangs out here, he does run that risk of, did I maybe get 2 rounds? And if you're Reale, you can't afford to give a round away. You'd almost want to assume that it's one apiece.
Yeah, absolutely. And nice work by Dallas Dennis to capitalize on the position he earned.
That was smooth. You can see he's got that inside grip on that arm. Going to a quarter now. Half quarter, you tell me.
Yeah, half. What's going on here?
Look, it's not good. It's not good for Reale.
He's done a good job to clear his hips out of the knees of Dallas Dennis, though, which is when your opponent only has one hook in, that's what you need to do to start escaping.
Wow.
Great work by Gordon Reale to just slowly work his way out.
100%. He was totally contorted. Dennis had one hip turning one way, and then he had the shoulder turning the other way with that underhook. Crazy. Reale just being wheeled on by his coaches. Another huge overhook. He almost went too hard into it, did Dennis, and Reale ends up on top. Absolutely not where you want to be, especially with 30 seconds of a fight that is this close.
Yeah, it was a nice counter by Dallas Dennis to get that whizzer throw there, but then unfortunately ends up on the bottom of a closed guard with his head wedged up against the fence, which is really not where you want to be.
If you're Dennis, would you really have the closed guard, or would you be just absolutely carrying on like a pork chop?
Yeah, the latter.
Yeah, you'd want to be going for it because this is not good. This is the last thing the judges are going to remember in a close fight. He did have his moments earlier on, but you never know as this fight winds down and we go the distance. Gordon Reale and Dallas Dennis give us one to remember. And fantastic, again, so much respect for Gordon Reale making this fight a reality. No pun intended. It was really real of him. And all the hard work of Dallas Dennis just making it worthwhile because it sucks. Dieting sucks. All the knocks and the soreness of training, it sucks. And to actually make it possible as we flick over to our next-gen constructions replay. There's that right hand that started that third round. Cameraman going for a walk. Finding a better angle by the looks of it. And he does exactly that. Thank you, cameraman. And it was this position. You can see the hook from the back of Dennis just creating so much torque on the body. And then look, body lock, whizzer kick, almost went too hard with it. And Reale just kept going with the momentum and ended up on top. And that is how the fight ended. Very difficult one to judge, but they've done just that as we kick it over to James O'Shea in the cage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to make this one official. First of all, please put your hands together for the two fighters. Another great contest here on our card tonight, presented by Beatdown Promotions. And also a big thank you to Next Gen, our sponsors of this particular contest. We go to the judges' scorecards, and ladies and gentlemen, all three judges scored them out 29-28, all to your winner by unanimous decision. And it goes to the blue corner, Dallas Dennis.
Dallas